You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And by doing it, I mean undoing it.
Hello folks, Grace here, and thank you for joining me today. In this video, as you may see, I am working on a shawl. I started this project off camera because it took some fiddling to work out what I was envisioning and how to logistically make that happen. My vision for this project was to shift between mostly pastel in the center to being mostly dark around the outside with a transition in the stripes. I had substantially less of the pastel yarn, so by using it mostly on the shorter rows in the center of the shawl, I was able to get much more out of it. I did have one major setback on the second day. There was some sort of mistake along the edge of the shawl. I don't really know how it happened, but I ended up having to pull 15 rows.
I have double and triple checked and I'm not dropping any stitches, but now I'm wondering if maybe I need to be adding stitches. Or maybe I am dropping them and I just don't realize. But I don't want to go back all that way. Am I gonna have to go back all that way? How's the other side looking? That's fine. Why is this happening? That's not right. I need to get my head in the game. Okay, I'm a bit upset about this. So I fold my shawl perfectly in half, right? So I don't understand. Do I need to go back? I might need to go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rows. I'm just gonna keep going. It's just so drastic. I don't understand how it's happening. It just totally, it's like a 45-degree angle there. It's a very big change. Oh, goodness. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And by doing it, I mean undoing it. Okay. And there. That's enough. Let's wind this back up. Back to where it looks impressive and like I have a bunch of this yarn. I pulled out a bunch more stitches. That was not what I meant to do. So, where were we on this adventure when we left off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which means that this next section is supposed to be 5. This one should be 4 then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it is. Okay.
After pulling those rows, it did give me a chance to rework the pattern and get that pastel yarn to work even a little further into the pattern instead of running out at the end. From there on, it was pretty smooth sailing. The pastel toned yarn was given to me by my grandmother, shout out to Ruthie, and I believe it was left over from a project she did many moons ago. If I had to date it, I would say it's approaching 20 years old, if not older. The darker yarn I bought early on in my yarn buying career. The fun thing about these yarns is that they are two different tones of the same colors in the same pattern. Just one is pastel and one is darker. Ironically, I realized I was going to run out of the darker yarn first. I did have a little bit on standby that had a bit of a color defect in it, but I did not end up needing to use that. I just kind of cut the pattern short by a few rows.
I'm really happy with how this pattern turned out, and the kind of transition from mostly pastel to mostly dark came out like exactly as I had envisioned it. I am really proud of it. Let me try it on. It may not be big enough for a shawl, but we'll see. It's a little short for a shawl, but I can still make it work. And at the very least, it'll be a nice lap blanket. Because I'm always cold. I'm always cold.
Thank you guys so much again for joining me. If you've enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We post on Fridays, but if you want to make sure not to miss any videos, feel free to ring the notification bell. You may have noticed lately that we are experimenting a bit with different video formats, and we would love to hear for your opinions on that as well. Thank you so much and have a great day. Remember to be excellent to one another.